With Souls-like games, you're either a roll and run person or a shield and block one. In Dead Cells though, it makes no difference. Even if you're the latter, you should be fast, you should run, and you should kill. Developed by the Motion Twin Studio, Dead Cells shook everyone in the gaming world when first released. The game revolutionizes all the concepts of difficulty as it has an assist mode and a custom mode. They knew what a monster they created that just one easy mode wouldn't cut it. And when you think there's nothing else to achieve and the game is getting easier, Malaise comes along and says,
What? Nothing, buddy.
If the fights were the only fast part of the game until now, you wish there are more enemies that you can kill to slow this maddening bar. Seeing an elite enemy makes you happy now, not sad. This can be the heaven for speedrunners or their worst nightmares, because the whole game is a big speedrun. There's no other way to play it. They even put a timer for you that stops at chests, merchants and lore rooms. I don't know, maybe a speedrunner's brain was behind all of this so we would know how they feel. Then let's call this video a normal day of a speedrunner's life. Hello everyone, Old Soul here, and this is not a normal review. This is the late analysis of Dead Cells. If you enjoyed,
you shall subscribe.
First, I should define what late means. Well, there are some games that mean so much to me and has been analyzed and reviewed many times, but I feel like I have to say my piece even if it's too late. My very first video was another one of these about Katana Zero, which you can watch from up here. Anyway, let's roll. This game has a basic but vast Dark Souls style story, you know? Like if you don't read every piece of information on walls, books and benign talks with other characters, you won't understand anything. You have to be invested in the story to really understand why this guy keeps flipping us off. It's a lore-like, area-driven story. What's area-driven? It means the events are formed around the biomes, not the characters. I'm not gonna explain it because it's a long story, but I have to say one thing. Why does it feel that this story is the illegitimate child of Hollow Knight and Dark Souls? An infection? People losing their minds? A king hiding somewhere far? Even the game starts at a jail with something dropping from above. This is peak platforming. I've never seen a fighting system so layered and vast. With every boss stem cell, the whole concept of fighting will change for better and you need to enhance your abilities. Some strategies will not work after a certain point, and some that was useless before now holds the key to your success. Based on your weapons, mutations and synergies, you can make the game harder for yourself by entering the wrong biome and fighting the wrong boss. And it has such a huge learning curve that if you have the balls to try different things, it keeps surprising you. I did tens of runs choosing each synergy equally so my health bar goes skyrocket, only to realize I should have done the opposite. I spent hours choosing the perfect weapon for the Hand of the King, only to realize he's a grenade-based boss. That's the whole philosophy of Dead Cells. You should keep trying new things and use different weapons until you learn what to do. I know Frost Blast feels safe, but why won't you use fire for a change? Have you ever tried the baseball bat? What about King Scepter? No, don't ever go near this stupid abomination. So you keep trying and going different paths and you get the hang of it, but that's just until new mechanics come along and say, oh word? Then let's make you cry even harder with Enemy Teleportation. If Dead Cells has two legs, one of her legs is sexy and perfect, like Tarantino perfect. The other one is a wooden leg. It has no feeling, you know? It's like kissing a dead body. It's cold and lifeless, and in the middle of it you realize, hey, the game's not kissing me back. Sorry for the weird example, but you know what I mean? It's lifeless. The whole game's theme is like this. Rest assured, I'm enjoying the game, but it's not moving anything inside me. Maybe except my heartbeat when my flask is empty and I'm fighting the Hand of the King. Even in Dark Souls with that cold word, you feel joy and sadness and betrayal. But here, it's like watching Avengers in black and white. You see things, you just won't feel it. Maybe except for Forgotten Sepulchre. Here's a tip. If you're at 4th stem cell or lower, try this biome more often. It'll prepare you for a beautiful nightmare called Malaise. I also made a video about why I love Malaise, which you can watch from up here. You can't find any other game with this much customization. You got synergies, mutations, runes, a wide range of fun and creative weapons, lots of traps, skills and grenades, and all of them have their own additional features that changes every time you get them, and if that's not enough, all of these interact with each other and create new things. Just like a chess game, in Dead Cells there are no two runs similar to each other. Even the map changes every time. The secondary weapons change the whole strategy of the fights. If you use freezing weapons, calculated moves are the way to go. If you use the throwable objects from Katana Zero, you need to be fast and a little crazy. In the end, I think Dead Cells leaves you with two options. Either you drop it the very first time you die, or you get addicted and 5 stem cells are nowhere near enough. You don't want to play any other games until you accidentally see all these stats and... Wait, what? 300 deaths? Tell me in the comments how many times you died in Dead Cells. If you enjoyed, please subscribe, and as a wise man once said,
be safe, friend. Don't you dare go hollow.